about the legendary Pacific Coast is you can go somewhere new and discover it for the first time, or you can go somewhere you've been before and always find something new. And Southwest Rocks is just that sort of place. Beaches, national parks, Smoky Cape Lighthouse, plus a lovely little seaside town. I mean, what more do you want? And one spot that holidaymakers keep coming back to is the Southwest Rocks Tourist Park. It's just a 10-minute walk to town and the beach, and there's more accommodation choices and activities than you can poke a stick at. The park sits right on Back Creek, so that means you can swim, you can fish, or you can go exploring in a canoe. And that's what I'm doing. It's a great way to see some of the local bird life and to maybe work out where you want to stay in the park. Book into one of the premium 2-bedroom waterfront cottages because that is real holiday luxury. But if you're on the road like me, get a large van site and meet some of the people who come back again and again. So you've been coming here since you were a kid?
Yes, I have. I used to come down here and visit my grandparents. They used to camp here on the waterfront. It's changed now. We've got a big resort pool, playground area, beautiful amenities.
Bill has been coming since Southwest Rocks Tourist Park opened in 1977, and he has the memories and the pictures to prove it.
When we first holidayed here, we found that most of the holidaymakers around us were of the same age, the same vintage, and now their children and their children's children, like ours, keep coming back here annually.
Bill reckons I should definitely check out Trial Bay Jail. So a quick check of details on the legendary Pacific Coast website, and I'm there. Trial Bay Jail was built as a public works jail in 1876 and abandoned just 17 years later. Dripping with history, it's been standing on this Southwest Rocks headland ever since. This breakwater is why the jail was put here in the first place. The prisoners were brought in to make it, and it was supposed to go for another kilometre to create a safe haven for the ships. But there were two problems. One, it kept washing away, and two, the silt was building up behind it, so it was too shallow for the ships. Bummer. During World War I, the jail had another usage, as Neville of the Trial Bay Visitor Centre explains.
They opened the prison back up in 1915 to house all the intelligent Germans that were rounded up in Australia and the Pacific region. So they would have been the political leaders, doctors, lawyers, musicians.
You can wander through the exhibition cells and get a taste of what it was like for both the original prisoners and the German internees. And you'll learn quite a bit on the way. Who's this guy?
This is Kurt Weiss, one of our most famous internees. He was a very famous cartoonist and drawer. And after the war, he went on to America, where he went and drew Bambi for Walt Disney.
Then take a walk in the silent cells. It really gives you an idea about what life was like here back in the day. You've got to feel for those guys who were locked up in Trial Bay Jail, in a tiny cell in such a beautiful place. But me, I have one of the roomiest camper vans on the road, and I'm free to travel wherever I like, up and down the legendary Pacific Coast.
Southwest Rocks is simply stunning. For more info on the region, follow the link. The website's on your screen. And you could win a 7-day legendary road trip in an Apollo motorhome. To enter, simply connect with Legendary Pacific Coast on Facebook. To check out the prize, visit apollocamper.com/special offers.